Hello, welcome to another video. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in the United States. If you're viewing this, it has been quite the amazing journey. I think this is month 3 of my YouTube channel and super excited. Today, we'll be talking about dealing with rejection as a young adult in your 20s as a young professional. It is an integral part of life. It's not fun. Rejection sucks, but it's so vital to your growth. And I want to let you know that if you're not dealing with rejection, I think you're doing something wrong. I feel like in order to succeed in life and to progress, rejection is a natural part of it because that means you're taking action day in and day out. And whether it's rejection in the form of a relationship or work or job applications or something like that, it comes in all forms. You can even say defeat during a sport can be a slight rejection in the moment. I realize that there's no content on dealing with rejection. I feel like there's a lot of videos in creating mistakes, but in rejection in itself, it's a very sensitive topic. Looking back on my life, I realized that anytime I wanted to level up or progress or to get to a better situation, rejection was always there. It's a risk that you have to accept and take sometimes. Even if you view it as a failure or a short-term setback, I think it's so crucial to your growth because I feel like in order to succeed, you kind of have to detach yourself from these initial rejections. I know that when I talk to a lot of my friends who are investment bankers or are in real estate, they deal with rejection a lot. You know, they're trying to do sales and cold calling and to get new clients, and it's a lot of the times you're getting cussed out at, you're getting rejected day in and day out, and you kind of eventually become numb to it. In order to reap the benefits of life and success, you have to become detached from the outcome. And I feel like that's a very important lesson and crucial life skill you need to have in your life. You have to realize that I, myself, am completely whole, and that no matter what happens in the external world, it will never shake me, it will never bother me, I will keep on going. And these rejections are just the universe or God saying, hey, not yet, this opportunity is not for you, but you have to keep chugging along. And you might even need to grow and develop some more skill sets in order for you to succeed. Because how I view it is sometimes you're not ready for that next relationship, that next job, that next sale, that next offer. You need to grow up and become more mature and develop more skill sets in order to succeed. Because early successes can lead to a bigger failure if you're not ready for that. So what I mean by this is, let's say you really want this job offer, right? You spent so much time and effort on your cover letter and resume, and you really, really want this job. But let's say that maybe this job doesn't work with your personality and work style. So I think the worst case scenario is if you got accepted into that job offer and you are just set up for failure from day one because it doesn't work for you, your personality style, your work style, and eventually it leads to one big catastrophe. You should be thankful for these rejections. How I see it is, it's not a no, it's just not yet. Every time I've dealt with rejection, I just see it as, hey, it's not you, you're just not ready yet. It's going to come, but keep on going. And I feel like it's a saving grace. In terms of relationships and going out, hey, we're all young. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a guy, I'm in my 20s, and in the dating world, rejection is a natural part of dating. If you're afraid of rejection, you're never going to get anywhere. And how I see it is, it's all a numbers game, and you have to think of the abundance mindset. You can never get tied down to one job offer, one girl, or just one opportunity. You have to realize that there are so many opportunities out there, and just because one says no doesn't mean everyone else will. You just only need to hit one home run. In order to do this, you need to detach yourself from the outcome. When you become so obsessed with how life should go in your head, you're going to be so upset when it doesn't go that way. Because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of things in life doesn't go as planned the majority of the time. Most of the time it goes in its own unique way, and you can never pre-plan or even imagine it. And I feel like that's a great thing about life is the things that are meant to happen will be, but it'll take shape and forms that you can't even think about. If you're able to pre-plan your life and predict it, what's the point? If you can predict every single step in your life, doesn't that get boring? The little randomness of life is so exciting because things can change minute by minute, day by day, in the next second. One day, you can be so upset after you've had a long day of rejection at work or in your relationships, and then the next day, bam, you hit a home run and things just change overnight. And I think that's the beauty of it. So in your early 20s, you will be dealing with a lot of rejection. And it may seem like it's not a good thing because I think getting a lot of no's one after another, it just looks like you're not progressing at all. It's like if you look at my spreadsheet, it's saying I got a no, a no, a no, a no, a no here. But it's like you persevered And I remember in my psychology courses, we were taught about the internal locus of control and external locus of control. An external locus of control is when you let the environment and outcome dictate your mood and happiness and power. But an internal locus of control is it's coming from you. Regardless of whatever happens, you realize that I myself will always be okay no matter what, and you have the ability to walk away. I think that's the greatest power you need to have, because I notice a lot of young adults now lack the confidence to realize you can walk away from things and be completely okay. And that's helped me so many times. For example, I know in a job offer you desperately need it, right? It's a power game. It's saying who needs more than the other person. But like, if you can have a good poker face and realize, hey, I really want this job, but I know that if I don't get it, I have another opportunity that will come. Even if I don't have it in my hands, even if it's not tangible yet, I have a deep belief in myself that it will happen. And the same thing goes with dating. I can only speak for men, but I'm saying, hey, if you see an awesome girl that you really want to meet, go out and talk to her. And even if you fail, I don't think it's a bad thing. If anything, you're developing your social skills, you're developing your courage, and you're developing your skin. You have to toughen up, because I think rejection is always better than regret. And that's 100%. Because I think living with regret and guilt, just sitting there in your bed realizing, damn, I wish I did something, it eats you up way worse than the 10 seconds of rejection, and then you're like, bam, I'm okay. It's funny, the pain of rejection only lasts as long as you imagine it or you want it to be. If you want it to be short, it will vanish. But I feel like this happens with a lot of quantity. You have to go out and do the things you want, chase the things you want, chase the girls that you want. And I feel like everything will come together. So I hope this video helps you. I know it was very short and straightforward, but I genuinely wish there was more topics on this subject. I hope this video helped you. Please like and subscribe for more content. I wish you the best. Happy holidays. And I'm